In this video, we're going to be looking at this really cool build from Peter. This is apparently going to be a UTV carport that he's putting together with off-the-shelf electrical conduit. I think it's 3/4 inch, and essentially, actually, is that 3/4 inch? Maybe even 1 inch. I think it is 1 inch now that I look at it. Yeah, so it's 1 inch EMT conduit, which is probably a good idea for a build like this. But he's using that off-the-shelf material with the connectors that we manufacture in upstate South Carolina. And people use our connectors with off-the-shelf conduit to build all kinds of awesome projects, just like this one here from Peter. And this is really cool. And we'll just kind of break down and talk about the connectors and the design. And even if you're not making a UTV carport, so to speak, this is a good design. He has a lot of bracing in here and a lot of great techniques in here to make this rigid and strong. So even if you're building like a greenhouse or a big garden enclosure or all kinds of different things, I think this is a really good design. And this is just really cool. So we'll kind of break it down and talk about the different things that he used here. So essentially there are a lot of verticals. Let's see, I think there's... Let's see, I really like this design that he did where essentially there's a long vertical going straight down in a couple different places. There's one on this side as well. And then he's got shorter walls kind of on the sides there. So we can look here at these verticals that are a little bit shorter. And then that one there in the middle, still just as short. And I think going all the way around there, that shorter vertical height. And then on this side here, I already drew it there, that is a long vertical. So essentially he has the front here, these two long verticals, and he's using one of the most popular connectors from MakerPipe, which are the T connectors here. He's got quite a few of those. Again, these are the 1 inch T connectors for 1 inch EMT conduit, and essentially created this. I really like this design where essentially he's got a narrow span, kind of two narrow spans combined here, and they're close together, and then he's using the MakerPipe 45-degree connectors to reinforce and kind of create a truss design using the 45-degree connectors, and that's really going to make this frame really rigid. And he kind of did that same technique on the walls where essentially we can see a lot more of these 45-degree connectors essentially creating these braces going and kind of attaching to the verticals and then going down to the horizontal pieces of conduit that he's got spread out through the frame. So essentially, just going all the way across there, then he's got the different pieces grabbing onto that. And I think I saw before I started marking this up, he actually broke up these horizontal spans, the red one that I just marked there. He broke that up and is using a 180-degree connector there to essentially create a brace or a vertical support rather in between or on this wall. So essentially you got that blue piece of conduit that goes continuously through it, and then you've got the two pieces of conduit, the red pieces that we marked there, that terminate inside the 180 and go to the sides there and attach using T connectors. And he kind of used that same design, I would imagine. We can't see this wall over here, but I think it's mirrored on this other side. But essentially he just used a lot of techniques, which was kind of creating narrow frames and then bracing between them. We can see here that he's using a very narrow width between these vertical posts and then bracing with T connectors going between those pieces there to just add some bracing. Same thing on this side as well. So he's just doing a really great design for this kind of a build. Of course, he's going to have his UTV under it, wants to make it as strong as possible so that, it's protected from weather and different things like that. And then we can see on the very back wall, he's got a couple of 45-degree connectors there attached to another vertical in the very back there, and then some more T connector bracing going across the sides. And then I think the very top is just a large rectangle that also extends farther out. And then he's got the T connectors in the corner there to essentially attach that long horizontal piece that's going from one side to the other there. He's using the T connector for that. And then the very top here looks like maybe another T connector grabbing onto there and sending this horizontal piece all the way to the other side of the build and then grabbing on. So a lot of connectors for this, but a lot of great techniques, and you can kind of modify this. That's the whole beauty of building with the EMT conduit and connectors. You can customize and build frames to make exactly what you're after. And so this is really cool and just a great technique, a lot of great techniques in here. So just keep this in mind if you're working on a similar project, and you can recreate this just using a lot of T connectors and 45 degrees, and then of course those 180s in the middle over there. But just a really great design and a great idea. And he said he's going to keep sharing photos, I think. So it'd be cool to see this whenever he's got the metal panels on the outside, or if he uses plastic, whatever he decides to use there. That'd be really awesome to see. But thanks so much, Peter, for sharing this. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and consider subscribing. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.